කරන්ට් ඕනේ නෑ. පියුරිට් එකට අතම මාරු වෙන්න.
Last Thursday, Director General of the Department of Asian Affairs at China's Foreign Ministry, Liu Jingsong, met Sri Lanka's ambassador in Beijing, Dr. Palitha Kohana, for a candid and in-depth exchange of views on Sri Lanka's economic and financial debt issues. At the meeting, Liu expressed China's willingness to work with Sri Lanka to carry forward the spirit of the Rubber Rice Pact, categorized by independence, self-reliance, unity, and mutual support. This would also include the advancement of China's Belt and Road Cooperation and the implementation of a global development and security initiative for the creation of a better future for the two countries, he said. During the talks, Liu added that the reasons for developing countries, including Sri Lanka, to fall into debt difficulties are very complex. He explained that this includes the implementation of quantitative easing policies, irresponsible unleashing of strong stimulus policies, and the raising of interest rates by developed countries that have led to shrinking balance sheets. Further, Liu also pointed out to the imposition of unilateral sanctions and tariff barriers as well, and the forming of small cliques which have undermined the security of global supply and industrial chains and fueled the soaring prices of energy, food, and other commodities. This, he said, had worsened the economic and financial situations of developing countries, including Sri Lanka. Liu stated that China fully relates to the current difficulties faced by Sri Lanka and has always provided assistance within its capacity, including with the immediate provision of 500 million yuan of emergency humanitarian assistance. Liu told the Sri Lankan envoy that China is ready to continue to work with Sri Lanka to jointly tackle risks and challenges and help the island overcome its difficulties, ease its debt burden, and realize sustainable development. Liu expressed hope that the wise and tenacious Sri Lankan people will stick to the independent domestic and foreign policies and overcome difficulties together with confidence and in solidarity. Meanwhile, China's ambassador in Colombo, Shi Zhenghong, participated in the first-year commemoration of the China-Sri Lanka Friendship National Nephrology Specialized Hospital in Polonnaruwa today. According to the tweet by the Chinese embassy, to date a total of 3,010 admissions, 20,784 dialysis, 18,045 patient visits, and 65,516 laboratory tests have been carried out since it was opened to the public on the 11th of June 2021. Sri Lanka received the hospital complex as a full grant from the Chinese government at the request of former President Maithripala Sirisena during his visit to China in 2015. Built at a cost of 12 billion rupees, the hospital consists of 5 operating theatres with modern facilities for kidney transplants and can accommodate 200 in-house patients. It also includes a dialysis unit equipped with 100 machines, a clinic complex for kidney patients, state-of-the-art laboratories, radiation and CT scan services as well. At the annual review conference of the hospital, Ambassador Shi announced that 500,000 renminbi in medicines will be donated to the hospital by the Chinese Foreign Ministry soon as well. Meanwhile, the Chinese envoy met with former President Maithripala Sirisena at his residence in Polonnaruwa. During the meeting, the Chinese ambassador requested former President Sirisena to take an active contribution to the country as a mature leader to overcome the current crisis. Ambassador Shi also promised to extend further assistance to Sri Lanka, including the donation of a stock of rice and essential medicines.